Mic check, mic check, mic check, 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 check. What's going on, people? What is popping? Welcome back to the market. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. If you guys can hear me clearly coming into the airways, not the airwise, give me a quick thumbs up. And let's get the show on the road, people. Welcome back to the market. Hopefully you guys had yourself a great weekend. Shout out to the Patriots and the Seahawks getting ready to get towards the Super Bowl. They got a new sheriff in town. They got a new sheriff in town. Buckle up. Buckle up. All right, gang. Let's get ready to get into this. We got ourselves quite the pre-market this morning. USAR currently up 20% this morning. Was up 50% at one point in time. An absolutely fantastic move here. Something special. Something special. It looks like there's still room up. I mean, it looks like there's still meat on this move. It looks like there's still some legs to run here. I just want to see if this gap can hold. As long as this gap holds open, this thing should be fine to continue on pushing. So we'll definitely take a look here. Those of you guys who have not yet, guys, of course, do me a quick favor, smash the like button. Those of you guys who already smashed the like button, thank you guys very much. Appreciate that. We currently have 16 likes at the moment. Let's try to flip that into a 45. Into a quick 45, not like a long 45, not like a stressful 45. Just a quick little, quick little button tap. Just a quick little thumbs up look. Nothing crazy, nothing insane. Just a little tap. That's it. Or just one tap, or three taps, not two, one or three. Either one, we'll accept them both. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Okay. That was quick. Appreciate that. All right, guys. So let's get into this with USAR. We have some news coming in here. Okay. For those of you guys who are unaware, that was perfect. USAR had some huge news coming in here. USAR milestone-based U.S. funding aims to accelerate rare earth value chain, but risk. Okay, hold on a second. That's not what I meant to do. All right, there we go. Trump administration's U.S. rare earth deal continues critical mineral focus. Market talk. The government injection of $1.6 billion in capital to U.S. Rare earths is the latest example of Trump administration's push to take stakes in companies it sees as crucial for boosting U.S.'s rare earths production capacity. Similar deals have been struck with Vulcan Elements and MP materials over the past year. The government also Intel. The government is looking to build a more robust domestic supply chain for critical materials. Following Chinese export restrictions last year, leaving U.S. defense contractors and other manufacturers scrambling. U.S. rare earths heavy critical minerals project is essential to restoring U.S. critical minerals independence. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick says in his press release, U.S. rare earth surges 19%. Okay. Now, mind you, the only reason why we did see, let's see here. The only reason why we did see the Chinese export restrictions was because of tariffs. So tariffs caused the restrictions, which then caused them to have to buy into these minerals that they were cut off from. Right. And there was somewhat of a lease agreement with a lot of these minerals. So their agreement was means to an end, but you can always renew. and you can always see what it looks like. You know what I mean? So it's very interesting to see how this works out, because I think that's probably a lot to do with what Greenland has to do with it as well. A little bit of defense, a little bit of minerals, a little bit of money, a little bit of A, B, and C. Let's take a look around the room here and see what else is looking green this morning. APLD up nicely, up 2% this morning. We like that. Let's start from the top, shall we? All of the chips this morning currently red. INTC currently down 2%. MU down 1%. TSM down. AVGO, NVIDIA, SMCI, Dell, Sound, all red. Apple this morning up a little bit. Up 1%. Not bad. Netflix up a little bit. Meta up a little bit. Amazon, Microsoft, Google, Tesla all red. All of the crypto names are also red. GameStop's up 1.5%. Apparently, Keith Gill's brother tweeted this weekend. If that account is correctly his brother. You don't know for sure, but very interesting nonetheless. Okay. So, let's get into this, guys. For those of you guys who are just getting in here, welcome in. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. If you have not yet, of course, guys, smash the like button, engage the video, but most importantly, welcome to the channel. Over the past few weeks, months, we've seen silver and gold do absolutely amazing things. And now the next thing to start looking at would most likely be copper. For those of you guys who are in the Discord, for those of you guys who trade with me live, you guys know in the trade ideas section, we have been tracking copper names, and I posted an update in the trade idea section with the copper names we posted. Over the past few weeks and months, from the idea creation into now, we have had names up 40%, 50%, 40%, 50%, 70% plus for copper. And this is just over the past little while here. So I do want to dive a little bit into copper and give you guys a breakdown on what is going on in that respect of the market. Silver has had a generational kind of run. Gold as well. Is it time to start looking into copper? Somebody thinks the world will need 50% more copper than it already has. Let's take a listen.
And a new study from S&P says it'll keep rising. They write that demand will jump 50% to 42 million metric tons by 2040, as the metal is critical for powering data centers, homes, businesses, and military systems. And S&P warns supply is limited. Joining me now in an exchange exclusive is Dan Yergin, the vice chairman of S&P Global. Dan, it's great to have you here. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Kelly. It's good to be back with you.
You know, I was trying to go back and remember the first time you published on copper, warning and trying to draw attention to the fact that so much was needed and we're undersupplied. And not that we can buy it, but I thought to myself, if someone had bought it then, I mean, it has absolutely soared. So not that you're here to give trading advice, but is all of this bullishness now priced in or not?
Well, I think that some of it has to do with disruptions in mines that's occurring in some parts of the world, lack of the impact of tariffs and uncertainty about what happens, and also waiting to see what the Federal Reserve does overall. So I think those are the short-term factors, but longer term, I think the prices are, if not at this level, at least pointing to the fact that the world's going to need a lot more copper, as you said, about 50% more than we have today. And the main reason is that the world is electrifying. We estimate in our own that by the year 2040, the world will use 50% more electricity than it does today. That's like building 650 nuclear power plants every year.
Wow.
And copper is the metal of electrification.
That's like building 650 new nuclear plants every year. We're going to have to continue to watch copper into 2027.
That's like building 650 nuclear power plants every year?
Yes, that's what the demand growth is looking like, because a lot of the demand growth is obviously in the developing world, but now with the advent of of data centers, AI, you suddenly have this voracious appetite for electricity that has really, in fact, caught traditional utilities by surprise because they've been used to flat demand. We estimate that data centers used about 4% of U.S. electricity last year. By 2030, which is pretty close, it'll be more like 14%. And none of that happens without copper.
I found it was in 2022 you guys first were talking about this. So over the past 3 years, the price has risen. It hasn't risen like Nvidia's share price, to be sure.
No.
Commodities,
hardly anything has.
Correct. And commodities investors know that these things are hugely cyclical. So they might say, okay, well, I could get in on this trade now, but how do I make sure that there continues to be so much upside, right? Because you turn around and then maybe there's a soft economic data point because they can react to that. Or you turn around and, supply is being brought online. I mean, that's traditionally, what was the famous bet in the 80s where they said, I think commodities are going to outperform the S&P and you always lose, right?
Yeah, that's right. Well, I think, I think that's true. I mean, cycles are there. And we have to remember that also copper is called Dr. Copper because one of the vectors of demand is a traditional core economic demand that we see in everything. And that's very responsive to GDP. So that will have an impact. What also matters is how governments treat companies who want to come and explore and develop copper mines. It takes an average, Kelly, 17 years to bring on a new copper mine. So you are making.
Now, did you hear that? It takes an average of 17 years to bring on a new copper mine. It, to me, is very interesting. And maybe it's not interesting to anybody else, to be fair. But it's very interesting how far technology has come, yet still how long it takes for some things to be done.
Making a bet on the future when you start a new mine.
What would you say about the metals rally broadly? I mean, it'd be one thing if we just said, wow, copper's really a standout. But if anything, it's underperformed. We have platinum, palladium, silver, obviously gold. You've seen what's going on there. What explains all of this?
Well, I'm not sure that I have the competence to explain that. Obviously, gold is responding to a lot of the economic issues and the uncertainties that are there and concerns. But I think that all these metals will basically also be driven by GDP and where expenditures are. And what we did on the copper study is we said, it used to just be core economic demand, appliances and buildings and so forth. Then you had energy transition. And by the way, an electric car uses 2.9 times more copper than a conventional car. And last year, although they're not going like hotcakes in the US, about 40% more of electric cars were sold around the world than the US, total US new car sales. Then you have AI, then you have defense, and then you have maybe coming over the horizon all those humanoid robots, which are heavily wired with copper.
All right, guys. So this is huge, right? As you guys can tell, this is no small feat. Okay, this is pretty important stuff, and it's pretty important stuff to the important stuff, which is why it's so important, right? Power, EVs, electricity, tech in general, and then we have all these copper names. ERO currently up 5%. This month already up 16%. Last month up 11%. The month before that up 18%. The month before that up 5%. The month before that up 40%. The month before that up 6%. TGB currently up 5%. In the month already up 34%. Last month 7%. Before that 16. Then 7. Then 29. Then 6. Then a red month 2%. Before that up 40%. SCCO currently up 28%. Before that 6%. Before that red month down 2%. Before that up 14%. Before that up 26%. HBM also this month currently up 25% and up 5% this morning. FCX this month up 18% and up 4% this morning. And SQM, this is actually not a copper name. I believe this is a lithium name. Just gonna move this over here. That being said, crazy start to the year. So we will have to continue to watch these names here as we watch these charts absolutely break out to new all-time highs for the most part. Some names are looking at 52-week highs, like TGB. Still got a little room to go before it gets towards all-time highs, but it is well on its way. All right, let's see here. Take a little quick peek to see where things are right now in the pre-market. All right, SPY green, Qs green. Okay. Nvidia red. This is interesting. Where's Tesla this morning? Currently down 4 points. Okay. How's Team doing? Team is currently up, which is great. Okay. Team has been on a little run here. I like that a lot. Okay, guys, let's talk about GME here for a second. What's going on here? We have a technical breakout. It looks great. Currently up 1.4, 1.5%. Trying to break over previous week highs. We get that. What's going on with Keith Gill's brother tweeting, and what does that mean? Does that mean anything? Does that mean someone's going to come back? Does that mean he's just talking out the side of his mouth? He didn't really say anything. Just being active online begs to ask the question. Ryan Cohen buying in, old accounts resurfacing, technically set up for some more upside. Right now, I have some February 20th calls for $30. Now, full disclosure, for those of you guys from the Discord, you already know these were already up 50-60% on Thursday. They're up 35%. They were up 35% at close on Friday. They may open up at 40%, something like that this morning, but they've already been started. If this does break above the previous day highs, we could be looking at a move back up towards 26, 27, 28 over the next few days here, which isn't a huge move, but nonetheless, we're talking about something like a 10 to 20% move over the next few days potentially. Let's keep an eye out for that. Let's keep an eye out for that. Next, Iran. Currently sitting at roughly even this morning, pre-market. All right, not bad. Cypher mining. Nothing crazy here. Yeah. CoreWeave currently up 8% this morning off news with Nvidia. That's going to be investing in them. Now, for those of you guys remember, we also made a video on CoreWeave on the channel, this channel. And it was a great breakdown, great interview, great conversation. It was actually pretty fantastic. The only thing is this. CoreWeave isn't the easiest name to trade. It takes a lot of patience. Please keep that part in mind. A lot of patience. This week, guys, is going to be a very interesting week. We do have ourselves FOMC meetings coming up. We do have ourselves a lot of volatility coming up. Bitcoin looks like it's going to come back down towards 83,000. Hey, chat, quick question for you. Bitcoin, as it currently stands right now, If you're gonna hold one for 12 months, would you rather hold Bitcoin? Press 1 if you rather hold Bitcoin, or type in 1. Or would you rather hold silver or gold? Put 2 if it's silver or gold. Which side of the map do you think you'd be on for the next 12 months? Dang. There's no way in hell this would have happened 6 months ago. There's no way in hell this would have happened 6 months ago. That is insane. Oh my days. Yeah, well, I should have said and or copper. It could have been any one of them, but Bitcoin over the metals is basically the question. Now we also have Netflix trying to fill the gap from earnings. Back up towards that daily candle close on Tuesday, January 20th. Slowly working its way up. Slowly. I am wondering how much gas it has in the tank here. I have a feeling like we are going to have an amazing week this week. For those of you guys who have not yet got a course, don't forget there's a 10-day free trial for the Discord. You guys can live trade with us during FOMC week this week. Link pinned top of chatter in the description. Keep that part in mind. White House press briefing today at 1 p.m. Let me just take a look here. Apparently it's a BYND flash. I'm not seeing anything too crazy now. BlackBerry's up 0.5%. BBAI is just chilling here, consolidating. Yeah, nothing too crazy so far. So far, I like all of this. So far, I like all of this. Sounds about right, collective. It does sound about right. Thank you, Over the Moon, because the Seahawks are going to... Hey, guys, who you guys think wins the Super Bowl? Seahawks or Pats? Seahawks or Pats? Which one do you think takes it? It's in 2 weeks. We got some time. But that is going to be the question. Shout out to Ella for being a member for 3 months. Gang in the building. Oh, also Twitch. I got your points too. Whoops. I got your Monday points. Have a ball. Have a ball. We're starting to see the pre-market curl up a little bit. The SPY and Qs trying to get back green. The SPY is now green on the in the morning. Sorry. The Q's just 10 cents off. Nvidia trying to curl back up now. Tesla trying to curl back up. Trying to curl back up. NP is also up 5% this morning. UUU's also up 5%. TMC's up. URA's up. EOSE is sitting at neutral. Interesting. RDW looks like a reversal coming. That might be a short. This might be a short. Very possible. All right, Seahawks. Oh, lots of Seahawks fans. Hey guys, Seahawks fans, listen. It is going to be my pleasure to snatch your hearts in the Super Bowl. It is going to be my pleasure. But I will say this, jokes aside, bias aside. If I was a Seahawks fan, I'd be very proud of that organization and how they turned that thing around. Actually, both organizations have actually done an amazing job of basically having some horrible seasons and not losing what those franchises were built on, which was success, and continuing to find it while changing through different quarterbacks, different coaches, different everything. Basically brand new teams on both sides of the ball. Great to see. That's how you rebuild. Rebuild back up towards the Super Bowl. Just to lose to the Patriots. It's going to be crazy. But that being said, nonetheless, congratulations on making it this far. All right, let me stop trolling you guys. Okay. It's currently 9:05, guys. We have looked at most charts that I do have on the radar at this time. The market is going to be interesting because of FOMC. So Wednesday, Tuesday afternoon, we might get a little bit more shot than we want to. That being said, guys, just be safe, okay? On the upside, I will be watching Lemonade at APLD. I will be watching what other names do you guys know about that I've already made videos on? USAR, I will be looking for some continuation on the upside there. CoreWeave as well. I think that can still go up as well. We will probably see a pullback soon after open. I think that may be it. You're a Browns fan? Honestly, Sam Darnold, if you look at what the Vikings did this year compared to last year, it was, I think, Sam Darnold, Geno Smith. I think Geno Smith didn't have a great season, but I think he's better than, I think because the offensive line of the Raiders still sucks. So I think he's actually playing at a higher quality than his output is. But Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield, all these quarterbacks that had these like first chance, second chance, third chance, and then they made it. They deserve a lot of credit because at that point in time, everyone in the world's given up on them. They look at them like they're going to become career backup quarterbacks. They're no good anymore. They've had their shot. It came and it went, yada, 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 yada. And then they just go out and ball. get a new contract, feel good, get a new squad, and then go out and ball some more. Love to see that. Absolutely love to see that. That's how you play football. Dealt me. Go ahead. I'm a ball. All right. We'll leave you guys there with that. You guys have yourselves an absolutely amazing morning. Okay. Don't forget FOMC week coming up. We do also have a lot of earnings as well. It's going to be jam-packed. It's going to be jam-packed, okay? Post-market videos coming out later on tonight, guys. Keep an eye out for that. Outside of that, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Mod Squad, we appreciate you guys as always. Twitch, I got some more points for you guys. If you guys want to live trade with us, guys, link in the description below for a free trial. This would be a good week to do so, as we do have a ton of events coming up here. So we will have a midweek VC. We'll have an end of the week on Sunday VC. We got live VC throughout market opens. A lot of time to chat. All right, guys. Much love. Oh, whoops. Deuces.